1 out of every 9 XRP available on the open market vanished yesterday. We're going to get into what is happening with the XRP supply. ETFs and DATs, treasury companies, are putting the squeeze on what is left available on OTC desks. Then they come for the exchanges. I'm going to catch you up on everything that you need to know. I also looked into some information about the DTCC and sufficient liquidity. I wanted to explore this idea, so I hope you enjoy that towards the end of the video, but let's just get into this. Yesterday, 6.5 billion XRP, 1 out of every 9 circulating, vanished from exchanges in a single day. Perfectly synchronized, 50% drops across every major centralized exchange. This isn't retail. This is the biggest coordinated XRP exodus in crypto history. Something massive is happening. And I know you're looking at a bunch of numbers on the screen here. I will make this easier, but I just wanted to put all these balances up. If you would like to pause it and read through this in your spare time, please do so. There is another a little bit easier to understand graph here, so let's go through this one. XRP exchange meltdown or reshuffle. Today's on-chain data shows one of the largest synchronized drops across all major US exchanges. All major exchanges, not just US. Here's what just happened. Massive outflows across the board. Here is Upbit. Here is Binance, minus 2.56 billion. Bithumb, minus 77 billion. Uphold, eToro, Bitbank, 50% each outflows, which means XRP is disappearing at crazy rates. This is actually what you want to see, right? You want to see XRP being either purchased or taken off of these exchanges, because if there's no XRP available on these exchanges, the price can only really go one way. As we start to eat through that supply, as the supply goes lower and lower and lower, that's where a market cap multiplier could come in on those inflows and really supercharge that market cap. And that's what a lot of people are predicting, like the Jake Clavers of the world and the domino theories, but he is predicting a super thin supply of XRP and a big boom here with market caps. All right. Nearly every major exchange saw 50% balance drops, suggesting large-scale users withdrawals, potential migration to self-custody, internal rebalancing or cold storage moves, or major on-chain reshuffle events. So it could be any one of these things. You kind of be the judge. It could be a little bit of everything too, guys. I mean, obviously, it would be great if it's just being bought open and transferred to self-custody or cold storage or something like that. But there's probably some reshuffling going on here between exchanges and OTC desks too. Because you got to remember, the ETF providers are buying from OTC desks. Now, the ETF providers, they need more XRP because they can see the balances on those OTC desks dwindling. And so they need to go to Binance and Bithumb and these other OTC desks that might have more XRP, and they're buying it from them. That is what I understand this to be, all right? Because you're not seeing it on the price